everyone, so it's Paige and we are back for another golf YouTube video. So I know that I've said that I want to do more golf content and I haven't. I've been pretty busy lately, but I'm going to step it up. I promise, I swear this time. Besides golf content, I'm going to be doing a couple other things like fitness, what I eat, diet, all that good stuff, maybe some beauty tips for my girls or guys out there who want that. So we're mixing it up a lot more, so expect that, I promise. But first, we are just going to do a random video today. Golf facts about me as I'm hitting golf shots. Ta-da! Pretty simple, but these are kind of the questions that I get asked all the time regarding my golf career or shots I like to hit, so all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna be hitting some shots, short game shots around the green, and I'll be telling you a little about myself. So I picked up golf when I was 12, almost 13. I was a competitive gymnast and I fractured my kneecap. So I had to quit and I picked up golf. I tried tennis first and just didn't really love it, and so my dad took me out one day and he just said, I think you'll like this, and hit the first ball and fell in love right away, and I've been doing it ever since. So I first broke par when I was 13. It was just a 9-hole golf course playing with my dad. The lowest score I've ever shot was a 63, and in a tournament it was a 64. So not too shabby, I would say. I practice short game the most. I love short game. I think my favorite golf shot would be a flop shot. I don't hit them as much anymore, but I do love it. I think my favorite player is, I love Adam Scott's swing. I try to copy his swing because I think it's perfect, but my favorite player is Tiger. Regardless of your opinions of his personal life, I think he is he's moved the needle so much for the game of golf, and he makes golf cool and fun, and he brings so many people to golf, and I really respect that. He's helped everyone else be successful because of what he's done and kind of what he sacrificed. And when I say sacrifice, I mean, can you imagine playing in front of thousands of people always yelling at you and asking for pictures and autographs, and really having no private life anymore? And that's really difficult, and I don't think a lot of people can handle that, and he does it. I think he does it really well, and I've met him once and he was so nice, and gave me a chipping lesson. I'm just a huge fan of his, and I think he's so great for the game, and everyone who's in golf should respect him for what he has done for all of us. So I would say that. I played professional for a year. I played around 25 tournaments. I made money in all but 2 of them. My worst 2 tournaments as a professional were both in Dubai, which sucks because that's what people remember the most when it comes down to my golf career, which is kind of unfortunate. But I had a win in a Cactus Tour event, and I made the cut in the LET Scottish Open. So I had a decent career, I would say. I decided I didn't want to play, or at least take a break from playing professionally, because I started so young and I was homeschooled, and all my focus was to be a professional athlete, and I didn't really have anything else going on in my life besides that. And so after a year of playing professionally, I was burnt out. I was mentally exhausted. I didn't want to play anymore. I hated it. I hated the game, and I would just cry every time I had to compete because I just was so sick of it and so tired of it. And to be honest, it was a lot to handle because a lot of people were critiquing how I would play, and I didn't really have too many friends out there. A lot of the girls were not very friendly, and so it was tough. It was lonely, and I just didn't really like it anymore. So I took a step back and decided to take some time off to kind of heal myself, and that's what I'm doing now. And I'm not saying that I'm done playing forever. I think I want to get back into it, but it's been a nice little break. So, but I am playing well right now, just kind of practicing and playing, just enjoying the game again. I think I lost focus of that. I lost focus of the fact that I love this game and that I want to play for fun, and that's okay to play for fun and to get back into like really enjoying it again. So that's what I'm doing now, and hopefully when I do come back, it will be much needed. So it's a much needed break, and I'll kind of have a little bit more fun hopefully playing. A lot of people ask me how I feel about social media and golf and like what my objective is, and I always just want to have fun. I think that there's so much negativity in this world and it brings people down, and so like my Instagram is all about just having like a good time and being lighthearted, and a lot of people say that, you know, no one's gonna take me seriously, and that's, in a way, that's kind of a compliment in what I'm doing, because I don't want to really be taken seriously. Like I like that when people look at my videos, they kind of laugh, or you know, it's just something that they see and like, okay, that made me feel good, or whatever it may be. And like, because there is so much negativity and life is so stressful, that I want to be kind of a step back from that. So everything that I do is all about positivity, and so that's why I support Spiranac, which is an anti-bullying organization, and my Instagram is just very lighthearted and fun and nothing too serious, and that's just kind of what I'm going for. Golf content regarding that, I'm just hitting little basic chip shots right now, really easy, just kind of going back, turning through, nothing too difficult. So I'll add a couple more shots, a little bit more about myself. Not too bad. When I practice, I mostly practice on the course now. When I was playing, I think I spent way too much time on trying to have the perfect swing, and I don't think that's always like the best thing. I wish I practiced on the course more, so that's what I do now, is I always go out and I play, and I do games on the golf course, and I practice on the golf course, and that's like the best thing that could have ever happened to me. And I recommend everyone going out and just playing, and if you're working on something, work on it on the golf course, because it's hard to bring your range game over to the course, especially when it's like you're grinding there all the time and that's all you're used to. And so I think it's really good to like get out and do it on the course, so you're not like nervous or get course anxiety or anything like that. So that's what I do. So even though as I'm chipping like right now and I'm just kind of goofing around, I'm doing it on the golf course because I get used to like certain lies and being out here. So I'll do like up and down games or play 2 balls or anything like that. My favorite golf course that I've ever played, I would say was, gosh, I'll give you my top 5. Shadow Creek in Las Vegas, Lakeside in LA, Riviera in LA, Wingfoot, and how many was that? 4? 3? 4? Okay, one more. Cherry Hills Country Club in Colorado. So I've been lucky enough to play all of those courses. Oh, and Bandon Dunes, that was fun. All of their courses there are great. Such a great like guys getaway or girls getaway if y'all like golf, but you gotta love golf if you go there. But it's like Disney World for adults who love golf, so it's a lot of fun. You guys should go check it out. The best part of my game is definitely my short game and scrambling. I've always had a really good short game, probably because I like to practice it, so I practice it the most and I spend the majority of my time. But I recommend anyone who is struggling or like wants to break 80 for the first time or 90 or 100, practice your short game because that's where you save so many shots. So get out there, hit chip shots, putting, do whatever you need to do, but just get out there and practice that. You see so many people just going straight to the range and just banging balls, and then they go out and they don't even practice putting or anything, but that's the most important thing, and it'll save you so many shots. This grass is, I grew up in Colorado, so I grew up on like bent grass, and I play best in that and putt best on that. So every time I go to the other side in with Bermuda, I always struggle a little bit with chipping on Bermuda. One thing is like you have to be aggressive with it and really trust it, because it's like if you decelerate, it's kind of soft and fluffy that you're just going to go right underneath the golf ball. So just be aggressive with it. Gosh, I'm trying to think of more facts about me. Oh, I had a full ride scholarship to play at San Diego State University. I originally went to University of Arizona, and I had an academic and athletic scholarship there, and just decided that it wasn't for me, and so I transferred to SDSU, which was a great decision. I loved my coaches there. I loved my teammates. I was a all conference and then first team or something my sophomore and junior year, so I played pretty well there. And then our senior year, we won our conference championship. It was the first time in SDSU women's golf history to do that, which was huge for us, and it was really exciting. I would say that was probably the highlight of my golf career, just because we worked so hard for that all year long, and to do it as a team and something that like it just meant so much to us, and especially since I was team captain junior and senior year. Like I love the team so much, and to like support them and be there for them, and it was so much fun. And it was at Mission Hills, and so we got to jump into Poppy's Pond, which is pretty cool. My swing coach is Tyler Hall. I've worked with him I've known him for like 12 years, but we've been working together I think like 4 now, but he's really helped my swing. One thing I love about him is that he doesn't try to change my swing to fit my body. He builds my swing to fit my body. So like there's certain things that maybe some people might not think are correct, but because of like the way my body is and the way like where I have my strength and my flexibility, he's really helped kind of create a swing that works for me, and he's great. He's awesome. Trying to think of more questions about golf that I always get all the time. Oh, this one's stupid, and like try not to be like creepers about it, but swinging a golf club with a larger chest, like what do you do? So I get this question a lot, like does it affect your swing? Yes it does, and I just stand farther away from it and make sure I have a one-piece takeaway. So that's all I will say for that. Don't be weird in the comments about that. But I think that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna be doing a lot more golf content and just a ton of content in general. So I really appreciate it, and that is all for now.